Hello, everybody, and welcome into the South Park Phone Destroyer weekly update for week number 14. Welcome in. I feel like I'm a little late, but that's okay. I got held up at work a little bit and had some other stuff to take care of, but we're here, we're live, we got the update coming at you. And we got some exciting news. We got Poofs. We got Poofs. I'm excited. Poofs are coming on, I think Friday is the first Poof event. We'll talk about that a little bit more later when we go through the dev update. But, geez, Bubby, look out. Hey, Albert. Knocked the plate off. Got some epic sacks. But we have so because of the Poofs, I think it's like 10 days or something like that. Because of the Poofs, we'll be playing a lot of South Park throughout that time, obviously, because we'll have a lot of events to grind and we'll want to finish every event. And that includes days we don't normally stream. So be on the lookout for more streams than normal and more South Park streams than normal. In the next coming few weeks. But we're gonna get into the games from last week. We have a couple good ones to watch. All right, and the first one is actually sauce. Szechuan sauce. Mr. Monkey. But before we go on, make sure to say what's up to everybody in chat. Welcome in Umber. Welcome in Willie UMDT. First time chatter, long time caller. Hillbilly Hot Dog Jerome. What's up, everybody? Ligature Marks, welcome back. Sea Urchin, of course. Reaper. Good to see both of you. Savage and Black Star. Looks like we got Meat Curtains as well. A lot of the usual suspects. Good to see you guys. Let's get started and check out a couple of the games from last week. We don't have too many. If you want to check them out, make sure you check out the YouTube later on. We'll be posting that video later today. But we got Monkey. We starting with the Santa lead. I think Santa lead might have been the best. I'd say this week the best lead cards were Santa or Osimo behind your new kid. 4-ass Monkey potentially, depending on the situation, or Mecha behind New Kid. If you can't do any of those, then the only other option I would say would be Stan the Great in the corner. That would, if you don't have one of those options, it would be very unlikely, just statistically the way the deck works. Like, it'll be pretty unlikely to not have Osimo or Santa pretty quickly. And Mecha, most likely you'll have him. So you have a pretty good chance to have one of those starting cards. So we start with the Santa. We steal his Santa. He uses it. We steal it back. So we got another spark. He uses his Mecha, uses his Santa, uses my Santa to recharge his Santa. He uses his Santa immediately to recharge my Santa. I use Mayor, perfectly timed, to use her ability on the enemy, but not my Santa. So now I have a fully charged Santa and a full health Santa. I do have level 7 poison, so the poison will take care of the drow, so we don't have to worry about that. We mind control and we get the stun from the Sizzler. Oh my lord. We get the shield as well. This is perfect. We drop that out. We're gonna get the shield. Oh, we shield the poison. That was a terrible poison either way. But we shield the poison. We get the New Kid Blast on the Sizzler. Monkey still alive. Monkey getting... Oh, thanks. Thanks. The Monkey's gonna survive and take down the Stan the Great as well. Gizmo comes out. The Freeze Ray doesn't do anything to the hamsters. What was it? Hamsters versus Gizmo? How do you choose hamsters over Gizmo, man? Gizmo's so fucking hard to deal with. Like, nothing fucking deals with him. And then he survives New Kid Blast. Wow, that's what we call in the business a absolute dismantling right there. Dismantling. So that was just showing me beating the snot out of a sauce in the sauce. Now we have actually probably more of a competitive game. Flustered Cuck versus a Cripple Fight 3. Cripple Fight 3 has a pretty good team. You'll catch some pretty good. I think there's a lot of veterans on there that don't rank up and just stay low. So a 7,200 on Cripple Fight most likely is still gonna have, you know, level 5 epics, level 6 rares, level 7 commons, stuff like that. So we don't really. I mean, you could potentially lead Awesemo, but that would just feed into the DSR. You could maybe play Sizzler, but you don't really want to play Sizzler first, because if the enemy plays Sizzler on you, your Sizzler, it's kind of bad. So he gets the poison on both of the gizmos, but the Santa is alive, so now we have gizmos not dying from the poison. So it's very tricky to get the value from the poison there. We're gonna do a freeze ray here. He drops lava, which, I mean, freeze ray should really make lava disappear, if you ask me. But it does actually deal with us pretty well. We're gonna poison, just deal with that. Just deal with the Kyle mostly. Didn't really care if it hit the Drow or hit the Satan or not. Not Satan, Slave. All right, so we play the Stan. Okay, we're gonna change our mind. Okay, I like it. We're gonna do a slow play here. We're gonna get the stacks on. Oh, I like it. Okay, okay. Now we get the monkey to kill him. Now the monkey goes forward. All right, this is good. Ideally, I would have wanted the monkey to turn around there and break the slave heal, but the monkey ends up dealing. That's a max level 6 monkey, I believe. No, on this team it was only level 6 monkey, so that was just a max, or just a base 6 monkey. But the Gizmo doesn't die to the Labard, which is pretty much the only reason you run Labard to be to kill the Gizmo. So the fact that it doesn't kill him. We get the one Gizmo before the mayor. I thought maybe that cock was gonna take the mayor, but the Sizzler comes through, and the mayor is not enough to deal with the Sizzler, but he does have Mintberry Crunch, which could be a potential problem to deal with. We're gonna put the shield out just to maybe make him think twice about using his ability. We're gonna freeze the back line. Well played. We're gonna get the 4-ass monkey out. I like it. Ooh, I was planning on using my Drow to shield the monkey. Luckily, monkey doesn't die to the gizmos. Gets a little bit of damage on the Drow. Use this perfectly. I don't think no, he didn't even shield one hit there technically. Gizmo out. Could have played Gizmo, but probably was better to do this because that pulled the Stan the Great my direction. He might, like, 148 is not a lot of health, right? So I was more worried about the health than the Gizmo. He plays the Awesemo. I mean, I would have saved the energy and tried to slam all those assassins at once or something, but it is what it is. Good win, though. Good win. Hamsters versus monkey. Okay, yeah, why would you pick hamsters over monkey? Monkey's so good. Monkey's so good. I mean, you make a mistake like this. No, I thought that this is a different game. There was one game where a monkey gets a bar at the beginning. So, I mean, this is an example. Like, look at that. That monkey just took half of that fucking tank's health. So that's like 3 energy for 2.5 energy, pretty much. So I pretty much gain energy, in my opinion, because this really impacts him. Obviously, he's got 2 tanks that he could, you know, fuck me up with. But, all right, he's got the Mecha 4, which is pretty standard for this arena. We're going to get our Mecha out. Well, you might mayor actually first. We'll see. Yep. Oh, perfectly timed. So he wastes the DPS. All right, the Stan the Great comes out. Use that so that Mecha doesn't hit him. All right. Was it DSR versus Sizzler? Was that the option? The freeze comes out. I don't think that poison is going to kill the Drow. It's pretty rare that the poison's level 7. But all he's got to do is hit Drow one time. Nope, they are alive. Beautifully done here. Oh, but the Mecha somehow, some way was hitting the Drow there. That's too bad. All right, we just get the Labard out for some health. The enemy Labard, though, takes out our mayor. But our Labard is going to clean up or sorry, not our Labard, our Sizzler is going to clean up on his side. We're a little bit worried here. He could counter pretty well here, but if we get one hit with the Labard, yeah, that's good. Nice. Ooh, the level 4 could pose a problem. All right, we're just going to play the Santa. Pretty good. Ooh, the freeze comes out. Not going to be able to do much. The monkey is definitely going to be enough to deal. Ooh, that other gizmo came out, though, and did deal with the monkey. We could freeze right here, but we don't need to because we got double gizmos. Double gizmos. Ooh, and we lose that one. But he does play the mayor. Kind of at a bad time, honestly. Nice poison. Or sorry, freeze ray. The gizmo's coming in, getting some good value. The Labard coming out as well. Can we get the shield? Yes, we can. Drow killing the enemy drow, though, or killed by the enemy drow. But can Santa walk his fat, jolly ass to New Kid? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Well done. Yeah, Gizmo versus Chaos. I remember that one. Because I always think, you know, Chaos kind of counters him, but not really. Oops, wrong direction. But not really. All right, we got Wasted Talents, YouTubes from Chilluminati. Welcome in. Welcome in. Tattooed, welcome in. Good to see you. Meet Curtains, how are you today? Jerome, welcome. All right, we got a bit of a lead here. We got level 3 versus level 4. We got the Slave, though. The Slave I didn't think was the right choice because, in my opinion, the Slave's too easy to break this week. Labard breaks him. 4-ass Monkey breaks him easy. Drow, I believe, can break him with a little bit of help. Labard's ability can, like I was saying. So you can see how easily, even if that was a level 4, I don't think I was worried. The freeze ray comes, though, at a nice time. Those cocks come out and do pretty good work, but the Drow shield is just too good this week. And the Sizzler, though, taking that damage, I wish the Sizzler wouldn't have. That would have been nice. The Monkey, I wish Monkey would do damage to New Kid like Inuit. That'd be cool. All right, so the Super Fart doesn't really help much. You gotta admire this guy going for it. I would have given up. All right. Not much he can do here. The level 4 Gizmo, kind of ballsy to play it like that. We play the Labard. Probably didn't even need the Labard, but just to be sure. The shield coming out. Well done, well done. All right. Now here is just a fun one. Just crazy. I mean, I'm assuming this is an alt account, obviously, because he played pretty well, but 5,000 rank. Wow. Wow. Gold League is real serious business, guys. Gold League is serious business. It's serious. It's sweaty, guys. Getting 114 means you're a great player because, the people you have to beat. Oh, the people you have to beat to get here. What's up, Arkansas guy? Welcome back. It's super serial, Bar Punch. What's up, buddy? Wally, meat currents is so weird that I know what that is in English is not my first language. LOL. It's a little beef curtain. Okay, so the Sizzler comes out. Not bad. We drop our shield. You can see how we just completely shut him down. You'd think I would need to play the Sizzler, but we just completely shut him down with that ability play there. And then the Monkey comes through, and even with almost no health, gets a full hit on New Kid, which pretty much takes him down. We're going to play the Awesemo because we're not worried about the DSR because he already showed his Sizzler. So now we can push with that Drow quite protected. Ooh! He does get it out, but I believe we stopped the damage from the Chaos, so that's pretty good. No extra help needed here. The low levels are helping us out here, but I don't think higher level cards would have mattered. Yeah, Santa potential. Well, I think the biggest part of Santa's potential this week was the fact that, well, obviously the Gizmo pairing is really good, but the fact that Awesemo, Mecha, and Drow, all of their abilities happen, all of their abilities can be recharged while the ability is still active. So what I mean by that, the freezing of the Labard is so great, dude. What I mean by that is like when Drow ability hits, his stuff starts to recharge right away. And so that shield, you can get it while it's still active. You don't have to time it right. The same thing with Shield Maiden. You don't have to time it right. With stuff like, well, I guess that's true with most abilities, but some like Psalm, for instance, you have to wait until the ability's done and an animation is finished in order to use Santa, and then you can get it back. So you have to kind of time it better to get it like really well. But with the Drow, Kyle the Drow Elves, once you use the Kyle thing, or the Kyle ability, you can use the Santa, and even though the shield is still up, you can get the charge and be ready for it. So it makes it really easy to combo that together. And I have the timing down with that pretty well, so I can combo like shield to shield pretty easily. Nicely done. The Labard makes it so that the level 3 Gizmo does deal with it. This was from the adventure lock. I just thought it was fun, the level 3 Gizmo taking bars. Let's see if we get the pigeons. Uh-oh. Come on, Pidgeys. Uh-oh, we're lagging. Uh-oh. Shoot. Can the pigeons finish it? No, they get frozen. Can the base level poison kill level 1 mecha? We're gonna find out. No, the pigeons killing each other. Oh, and our gambit with the pigeons doesn't pay off. Oh no. Oh no. Nice Mayor. Nice Mayor. Save the hamsters. Hamsters was better for this because I think hamsters low is probably better than monkey low. Probably. Actually, level 3 monkey is still probably pretty good. The higher level monkey is really the threat though. All right, we're just going to go balls deep here. Mayor is a fairly decent range unit, so if we can keep her alive, she will do good damage. But I think that no, see, she starts hitting and she starts hitting big. So you wait for the first Gizmo. Ooh, he doesn't take him out. Even a level 4 doesn't kill the level 3. Now the double Gizmo turns into quadrupeds. He does get the poison out on him perfectly though, so that's good. But the Gizmo, no, we don't get the extra Gizmo. At this point, I'm just like, are you kidding me? I have a level 6 Santa and I can't take a fucking bar. All right, we got the freeze ray. Probably gonna hit it on some. Oh, we take out the DSR and we shield the damage. I honestly, if I would have just attacked with the Drow, I might have been able to just. No, you know what? I think Drow was hitting New Kid, so I take that back. I might have been able to stop the DSR, but fun one either way. A little bit of weird glitches in that one, but all right, that was last week. That was the Team Wars games from last week. They were pretty good. If you want to see the rest of them, like I said, check it out on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube now, there'll be a little icon in the corner. You can click that and you'll get to the games from this week. And it includes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more games than we just watched. So make sure you go check that out. Learn a lot about the game and how to play Team Wars and the strategies and stuff like that. Just from watching it, honestly, you can really absorb a lot from the way they play. Except the adventure lock. It's hard to really play that well because levels are usually kind of weird. So sometimes there's some weird play going on there, but sometimes it works. Who else is getting tornadoes tonight and tomorrow? No storms here. We haven't gotten tornadoes in quite a while in my area. Knock on my wood. So if shielded DSR still takes health, but you don't get attack loss. I think we still lost the attack. Didn't we? Hold on. Let's review. Which one was that? This one? Okay. Looking. Looky Loo. Oh, where is it? Okay, here we go. Shield. I shielded the Santa. I think you just can't see it because Santa's ability is up. I'll show you. Okay. So you see that little edge of this thing right here? I don't know if you can see it. Here, let me see if I can make it bigger. You see that? That little tiny edge there? That's not the bubble. That's the one of the 41. Or I guess it's not 41, but whatever his half is. Because if we go back a little bit, before that, you see that that isn't there? And then right when DSR hits, boo, there becomes that little hitch. And that is the 41. So it's still a hit. He didn't hit the mecha. He didn't hit the mecha. So that's why mecha doesn't have the ability. But yeah, the shield does nothing to the DSR. The shield does nothing. It's just, you know, stops the damage right after it. But yeah, it's there. You just can't see it because of the Santa. That's the message I was responding to. That's the message I was responding to. In case you missed it. All right. What's next, boys? What's next? The decks. The dicks. All right, I was thinking it was going to be too small this time.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
There, that's much better. I made that one a little bit more quiet because it used to be, I didn't realize how loud that one was. Like, I get it, it should like interrupt me a little bit, but it shouldn't be like, ah. There's some other ones that are kind of like jump scares. Another repeat week. Yeah, from like 5 weeks ago. Like, I get it if they were repeating like a year ago. Who cares? Like, no, it's going to be hard to remember that. In a year, the game might be vastly different, so the picks might be different, or like your levels might be different. So, you know, maybe cows was an option, but we didn't have them leveled, so we didn't pick them, and now we have them leveled, so then we pick them, whatever it might be. So it kind of does probably change a little bit. But probably not much, right? So let's look at the deck. Let's look at the deck. Make sure you drop whatever opinions that you have, and I will pin them into the little corner here if they're any good. All right. So let us take a look at this. So we did this same deck not that long ago. I don't think much of the choices are going to change. I would say a couple things might have changed based on levels and how some cards have changed. So we'll see here. But obviously, Grand Wizard Cartman versus Future Randy. Future Randy, you're going to see on the Adventure Lock, so it'll be fun to see that played. But I can't imagine Grand Wizard Cartman being the choice this week. Future Randy, though, does have some pretty good capabilities, especially with Drow pushes. I think Future Randy really shines in a Drow deck because, you know, if Drow gets out of position, he can reset, and it can, you know, that if Drow's alive, it can win you the game. So I like the Future Randy in general, and I just actually got him to level 4 on the main account, so we might see some decks with him pretty soon here. But Grand Wizard Cartman is going to be probably what you see mostly and what you have to deal with. And as far as dealing with him, looks like really it'll just be a typical, like, you know, you got to deal with the tank without any sort of removal or anything like that, unless you're running Cock Magic, which I don't love. I mean, there's the hamsters kind of counter the Cock Magic. I mean, cows kind of do, rats kind of do. The coop itself kind of does. I will say though, the coop does have a really easy possibility to misplay the coop and end up losing position because of it. But if you pair it with the Frontier Bradley, I think you're in better shape. So Grand Wizard Cartman for sure. I'd say hamsters is the choice because, well, you know what? Well, hamsters doesn't die to Labard. Hamsters doesn't get trampled by cows. Hamsters doesn't. But hamsters doesn't get shielded by the drow, which can be a pretty good thing. I think the hamsters... God, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe the hamsters... I think maybe the hamsters, because otherwise, like, Labard or Thom is just going to kill him, probably. Yeah, my future Andy on my main account, I just got lucky, I think. Hamsters, you think so? Yeah. Yeah. So what if I do this and then... Oh, not what I meant. Well, that works. Yeah, hamsters are probably... I think, honestly, I'd probably do fine with both of them, but I think hamsters just edges out a couple of situations. And I think hamsters beat the gnomes, actually, too. Slave versus Osimo. Slaves heal could get broken by quite a bit, especially with that extra damage from Frontier, probably. So I'd say Osimo's probably your bet. Although the Slave Cox with Frontier could be good. But I think the slow or the stun for Osimo is going to be potentially good to... I mean, it could stop Som from getting a blast off. It could stop... It could stop, you know, Witch Doctor from getting a blast off. It can stop some... It could stop the Cox from... It could stop the Cox from getting a lot of value when they have the Frontier boost. So I think there's potential for the Osimo more than the Slave. So there's just a lot that could break Slave. That slot probably, I don't think would matter. You'll probably see both of them, but I think the fact that I can just think I'm in my head, I would only pick Slave if I'm truly worried about it. And I just don't, there's just so much stuff that you could break him with. There's just a lot. So, you know, he plays Slave, play Som immediately. If they power bind the Som, you have a 2 energy lead. Som himself probably can break the Slave heal now, actually. He's a much better fighter. All right. Drow is the choice. Drow's just too good. And the Visitors would just really... Why is it repeating the same thing over and over again? The Visitors would just feed Labard. I mean, the cow knockback can kill the Visitors. So yeah, Drow for sure. Drow shielding the Visitors, or sorry, the cows when they're coming through could be good. Shielding the, you know, this slot, the assassin, this slot, just a lot of good. And then it gives another target for the power bind. So if you play the Drow in a right way, they might power bind them, and then you can play your Som and really get good value from that. Cows are going to be the choice. They're just really difficult to deal with, especially with Frontier. I'd probably say Frontier is the choice as well. There's quite a few fighters. It deals with the it combos well with the Coop, with the cows for sure. Amazingly Randy, not really very effective this week probably. There's a lot of AoE that kind of deals with the rats anyway, or the Cox anyway. So you wouldn't really want to run that. Rats versus Paladin. I'd probably say Paladin's the choice. You never know when that... Yeah, you never know when that shield is going to come in handy. And with Frontier as an option, rats are probably just going to get AoE killed by something. They're gonna get killed by Labard. They're gonna get killed by Sam or something like that. So I don't think you're gonna get a lot of value there. So yeah, Paladin is good. And that 2-drop, you have Paladin and the hamsters. That's a pretty good combo. Powerbind is what you're gonna want to deal with the Sam or potentially the Drow. Those are really the 2 targets only. Potentially on the Grand Wizard Cartman if he gets close enough to your new kid where he would win if he uses his ability. Not ideal, but in a pinch might have to. I would say Coop is the choice here. Pair it with Frontier if you can, but just be careful to not play Coop and, you know, lose the... Because if you lead Coop, you're probably going to lose the game. Because if they're smart, they'll play their tank, and they won't play anything else really. They'll wait till 10 energy, because the tank will just slowly walk up to the first cock, and he'll pretty much get frozen right there, because the tank will take 2 hits to kill the rooster. By the time that happens, it might be 3 hits if it's slave actually. By the time that happens, the next cock is there already. And so, you know, you might do some damage to the tank overall, but he's going to have, you know, his tank on his side in a pretty good position. And you're going to have to play energy before him, because you played 4 energy on the Coop. He played 5 energy on the, you know, the Osimo or something like that. And that's just not going to work out. So Coop, never use Coop to lead. Don't ever play him first. You want to play Coop in a very few situations. You want to probably already have this Frontier out and have the Frontier boosting something else like Sam or, you know, Poseidon or something like that. Did we talk about that slot? The Poseidon, did we talk about that one? Yeah, Poseidon, Labard. I think Labard's the choice just to punish them if they play any of the Swarm. And also Labard can sort of help deal with the cows a little bit, makes them a little bit easier to deal with. But yeah, Coop is the choice, but you gotta be careful for chicken Coop though. This has got to be Catapult. Catapult is one of the best lead cards in Team Wars. He's very slow. He can slow play with the rats. The rats are very a nice distraction. And the rats, you know, if they get clean on New Kid with New Kid hitting something else, they can take bars. So Catapult, 3 costs, very useful. Terrence Mephisto hasn't been good in a long time. Just does not pair well with much. Kills rats in 1 hit, but doesn't really do much else. The visitors probably kill him before he can kill the visitors. Like, it's just really bad. So Catapult's for sure the choice. And then here, Sam is obviously the choice. I agree completely, Caleb, on everything you're saying, by the way. Sam's the choice. Witch Doctor is just bad. And especially if Witch Doctor gets power binded, then he's very, very, very bad. So when power bind's an option, not an option. The only time I would say Witch Doctor would be an option is if what would Witch Doctor have to be up against? It would have to be like President Garrison, like something not good, and then there'd have to be something else in the deck that does pair well with the Witch Doctor. I would say maybe like Imp Tweek or something. If you get Imp Tweek onto the Witch Doctor, it's actually pretty good because his ability gets pretty fucking crazy. So yeah, I think Witch Doctor can be fun, but the problem is if I hit Witch Doctor with Imp Tweek, he's just gonna get removed, right? He's just gonna get DSR. He's just gonna get power binded or something, so his ability doesn't matter, which is all that matters when you're using the Robin on him. Pretty fun combo though. I don't think I've tried to pull that off. I think I did once in an event maybe, but we shall see. All right, that's it for the deck this week. Should be a fairly interesting one. We'll find the video that goes for this deck, and we'll post that. We'll post links to that to kind of remind everybody, you know, how the deck was played last time, so that, I mean, we're basically all have practiced this one before, right? So it's kind of, there's a part of it that's kind of interesting to redo decks, to have another shot at it. You know what I mean? I think it's not the worst thing in the world, right? I hope they don't do like week 5, then week 6, and week 7. You know what I mean? I hope if they're gonna redo them, just make them random. Oh wow, wow, Putin, Princess putting your fucking foot in your mouth. All right, let's look at the dev update for next week. I guess it's for this week technically. All right. So for the first time, we got cheesy poofs. First time in a long time. So as you can see here, we have a current 4-Ass Monkey event. We will be finishing that up on Tuesday on Twitch. We'll be playing all of our accounts. This is the weekly timetable. We have the 4-Ass Monkey Monday, Tuesday. Then we have Chaos Mode Wednesday, Thursday. We have a mission Thursday for upgrade mats and coins, so make sure you play that one. Then on Friday, what's up, JJ? On Friday, we start the Cheesy Poofs tokens. So that's gonna be a one-off event on Friday, and then the weekend is gonna be an Imp Tweek, which is gonna be a lot of fun because I love playing Imp Tweek. And that one is going to be that one is going to be, I don't know if that's going to be all weekend up until Monday. It might go till Tuesday, actually. It might be like a really long one. We'll see. All right, so. Oh, and don't forget, Chaos Mode is half cost. If you want to join in on another Chaos Mode, it'll be only 25 cash instead of 50. That was their way to give back to us for some of the technical issues that they've had, even though it's like, I mean, it's nice, but it's like, what about 2 free ones instead or something like that, you know? All right, so starting Friday, we're going to start doing, you know, pretty much just South Park streams. We'll still throw in the basic other stuff when we're finishing events. But we'll want to try to get as much cheesy poofs as we can because it's just free. It's just free value, and good value because there's some good choices for the cheesy poof. So the cheesy poof shop will be SWOW Titty Bang. It will be Imp Tweek. It will be Woodland Critters. It will be Prophet Dougie, and it will be Infiltrator Kevin. So right off the top, I would say your only real value is going to be Titty Bang or Kevin. Get Kevin to level 5 for Team Wars. Get SWOW to level 3 or 4, you know, obviously, depending on who you are. That's what I would go for. The Prophet Dougie, obviously, not worth it at all. The Imp Tweek and Woodland Critters, not terrible cards anymore. I think they're both useful, but not super meta, so like kind of a waste when you have 2 cards that could potentially be meta. Titty Bang is definitely very playable. Kevin with the right deck is also very playable. So I would say only Imp Tweek or Woodland Critters if it gets you to like that next level. If you're sitting like 23 out of 25, finish that one up. If you're sitting, you know, 98 out of 100, finish that one up, but then, you know, that's it. Don't get any more. If you're going for 100, if you're sitting at 20 out of 100 and you use you use all of your cheesy poofs and you get like 12 epics or something like that, it's going to be borderline worthless. They had 2 in the last event. Why not this time? Yeah, that's true. They had 2 legends. It was Grand Wizard Cartman and who was it? Henrietta? I can't remember. 25 cash for a chance at 12 wins, which nets 10 rares. Doesn't seem worth it. Well, for challenge mode, the biggest thing is the coins you get. You get actually a pretty good amount of coins when you compare like the amount of coins you get for just like throwing cash at coins. But every 12 win run does have like a 10% chance at a legendary card, 15% or something like that. So it's not a terrible way to grind legendary cards, honestly. Satan, that's what it was, yeah. I have 200 in Kevin, so I should probably focus SWoW. Yeah, I agree. I tend to get 3 legends out, so I should probably focus SWoW. Yeah, 3 seems to be about kind of the average you could get if you really grind it out. Kevin was introduced with cheesy poofs. That's true. But I mean, I'm fine with that. Maybe part of the I think Prophet Dougie was in it. I think all of these might have been an option. So maybe part of the problem was they couldn't add new cards to the shop. So they had to do old ones. I don't know. Who knows? The Cheesy Poof event will last from this Friday to the final collection day of April 24th. So we'll have so pretty much 2 full weeks. Well, no. A full week in 3 days. And then the shop will be open a couple weeks from today. 4-Ass Monkey event. I can't zoom any closer on this. Here you go. So we have 4-Ass Monkey, 325. The 24-hour on Thursday is 250. Cheesy Poofs, 300. That's one on Friday. And then the weekend cards usage is 110, which seems weird. But that's what makes me think maybe it's gonna last till Monday or Tuesday. It doesn't say. Does it? Then we'll switch back to the standard weekend use event for Saturday and Sunday. Those numbers must not be right. How much did the legendary cost? 16. I know rares are 4,000 or no, sorry. The epic was 4,000 for 1. The rares was 5 copies for 1,750. Can't remember what the coins were. It's like 3 to 1 or something like that. And yeah, I think 16 sounds right for the legends. Cause yeah, I remember 32 being the number to hit for 2. But yeah, so well, I mean, obviously it doesn't really matter what the numbers are. We'll figure it out. But grinding those cheesy poofs, it definitely gets. I think these events definitely get people playing more. It keeps people because I don't consistently finish events like throughout the week. So next week we'll actually be playing like throughout the week and stuff. So it'll be interesting. All right, so now the balance, or now the actual comments. So I think for a while the comments are going to be kind of low because official response. It's going to be low because less people are going to be like signed up on this forum and have what it takes. But you can see here, it does have 1,800 views in the first day, so I'm actually interested. Hold on. Do I have last week's? No. Could I go to last week's and see how many views the last week's got? Okay, here we go. Developer update repost of last week. Oh, I see what's going on. 8 days. This one. No, this one? Yeah, okay, so the other one, the one from the first week, had 3,780 views, which is pretty good for a dev forum post, honestly. And then this week, we're already at almost 2,000, so that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I don't understand this. It's like they show them twice. Cause it's like here and then also here. I don't really understand. Oh, I see. It's if they tagged controller, it goes up there. Okay. Yeah, the reply is weird. I don't know. Anyway, so still no balance changes. What gives? That bugs me because it's like clearly if she had information about the balance change, she would fucking say something. And she says, nope, nothing yet to share about those. Of course she would tell us. They were busy trying to figure out what the hell was going on with Cheesy Poofs. They weren't balancing shit. See, it shows up here and here. This is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. It's popped up in 2 places. So I might as well just not even hit the reply because it still shows here. When will Arrow Tower be added to packs and lockers? It's been a month, so it should be obtainable by now. I'm pretty sure once you get it, you can get it from everywhere, right? Maybe I'm wrong there. Why are TVT choices being recycled? Everyone I know is getting the feeling that the game is slowly being phased out. Well, I definitely would say that. Is that true? Any kind of vision for the future? Things feel very stale for most longtime players. Well, this type of game is stale by nature. It's one fucking game type. One single game type. That's it. There's no difference. Whether it's challenge mode, whatever, it's you know, slightly nuanced, but it's Team Wars, whatever. But it's the same fucking screen that you're staring at. Your new kids are in the same fucking spot. Here's something. What if you could change where your new kid was? What if you could change along the line where your new kid was? And you could like put it in the corner. But then like putting it in the corner, your AoE blast isn't as good. I don't know. Anyway, that'd be interesting. And she said, the fact they never comment on these kinds of questions is their comment. They can't lie about there being a future to the game, so they choose to just remain silent. If there was something coming down the line, why wouldn't they be able to tell us? They used to tease future plans, but now it's just crickets. Get out while you can, or just ride the slow, dull, boring drive to the end. Yeah, I mean, what I don't understand what you guys... In what game is there huge changes after the game's been out for a long time? Name one. Name one. In most situations, if they're going to make drastic changes, they just make a different fucking game. Because why would they? Why would they spend the time to develop anything new in this game other than, you know, new cards or, you know, maybe new events or something like that? You know, maybe nuances to stuff like that. New challenge modes, shit like that. New events, you know, new stuff like Cheesy Poofs. But what do you want? Like, you think they're going to make survival mode after 5 years? No, they're not. Everything that is in the game now, aside from new cards and stuff like that, is the game. It's 5 years later. They're not going to do anything else. They're not making survival mode. They're not making your fucking... You're not making like custom creatable PvE maps that we can share with each other and have, you know, get high scores or something like that. Yeah, Bar Punch knows what's up. The thing I would say is that you don't have to worry about your investment into the game disappearing anytime soon, because based on the current player base, which is very high. The current player base is very high. You can click play at almost any time of the day in almost any country, in any rank, and you can get a game within 30 seconds. That is unreal. That is unreal. In other games that I play, if I'm playing at 2 a.m., I have to wait 5 minutes to get a game because there's just nobody around my rank playing. Or I'll have to play a bot or something like that to get a match in these other games because just nobody plays them. So I don't think you have to, and those games are still alive. Those games still exist. They still get balance updates every like 6 months or something like that. Maybe every once in a blue moon there'll be a new card or a new unit, but they're not adding new shit to the game or anything like that. And the game's still on. I mean, there's games like fucking if Hero Clash or whatever the hell that is, Hero War or whatever. if these games, or like Wizard Clash or something like that, if these games that are just absolutely dead, like I started playing them to kind of look at them, nobody's playing them. Like maybe at the way top there's some people playing, but at the bottom there was nobody. I played nothing but bots. A game like Nano Legends, I think I played it. I still play it every once in a while. I still pop in and see what's up, because that one is kind of being slowly developed. But I think I've played probably thousands of matches in that game, and I'm not lying to you when I say that I probably played 10 people that were real people. It was always a bot. It was always some dumb name like XWQRF. It's just clearly an ID name. And it wasn't that bad because they played pretty well, honestly.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, they played pretty well. Because the bots always had just like higher level than you, and the way that game worked is you had this little guy and you like moved him around, and it was kind of like real-time strategy sort of. And a couple of those guys are just really good, and so if that's the one that they had, they could beat you if you weren't playing right. So it was kind of fun to play it just because you were still kind of learning how to play and stuff. But eventually, I never lost to the bots, and I just kind of stopped playing because it's like, what the fuck's the point? But yeah, there's not gonna be new shit. So just be happy that there's new events and new cards and, you know, some freshness in the chaos mode, because other stuff is nothing. Champion Strike rotates the same events over and over again. No differences, same shit. No new cards. Well, some new cards every once in a while, but World War Doe does the same shit. Every daily missions, weekly stuff, all the same. Battle passes, regurgitating the same ones over and over. Same shit. It's not going to be any different. There are not a lot of people working on this game. Hi, Toller. Could you confirm that card usage event is only 2 days and not 3? Yet 30 points more. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That seems a little weird. Hello. It has already been thought what to do to correct the problem with the deck battle pass packs that show incorrect percentages, since possibly the weak events where there are still silver packs have also not been changed. A redesign to differentiate them or actually correct the percentages. That was definitely translated. Basically what he's saying is the battle pass packs, like the silver and gold packs, don't have the same percentages showing as the packs that they updated from the shop. And this guy wants either those percentages to be changed to be what they actually are, or to redesign the packs so that they're slightly different, so that it's, you know, it makes so it's clear that they are different packs and different pulls. What I say to that is, who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? If they didn't change those to the higher percentage in the battle pass, if they didn't change those, oh well. Like, you know, you've been paying for that same pull percent every single time anyway, so like, what's the difference, right? And now, if it was better, I think most likely it is better. Like, it did get upgraded to the better one, but it's just not showing on that window. But either way, I mean, if your chance goes from 13% to 16%, does it really fucking matter if you can see that that's what it is? Like, is it going to change your mind about buying the battle pass if those percentages are different? What a waste of fucking time to even write this. And he's said this, he's wrote this on every single battle or every single weekly update since that fucking change happened, pretty much. Like, what a fucking waste of time. Who cares? Who cares what the percentage is? If it's 5, 10, 15, 20, you don't have to buy it. So it's not like you're choosing whether to get it or not. You're going to get the fucking battle pass. If you play this game and post on the forum, you're getting the fucking battle pass. I don't ever see anybody with a white name at the end of the fucking... Everybody buys the battle pass in this game. Everybody. You'll be in bronze tier. Everybody's fucking gold name. Every single fucking account. Yeah. I need to get some animated ones. Yeah, you get 3 guaranteed legends. You get a bunch of I mean, it doesn't matter to me, but like mats and coins and stuff like that, you get a fairly good amount of epics. Now, I will say, I wish that when they went to the, instead of having just like epics and legends and stuff like that in the battle pass, they went to cards getting pulled out of packs, which I think is, I think that makes sense, because basically what they're preventing is, remember when they put 6 Element Randy into the battle pass and every single account like in existence could have gotten it? And that includes somebody who just started playing the game, who wouldn't unlock 6 Element Randy for a while. Now all of a sudden they have 6 Element Randy and they're robot fucking everybody in rank 2 because nobody has legend cards and they're just gifted one for free. Kind of that idea. So the reason that they changed it so that it's actual, like, you know, you open a pack and it's a pull, is so that you only get cards that you have available. So you're not going to be using the battle pass to get cards that you don't have, like, you know, that the adventure lock did with the battle pass, getting different cards. Not that that matters anymore. So I mean, there's just, what I would want is that when they switch to that, to have it so that we can pick what theme the epics come from or what theme the legends come from. At least give us that much. So if we're shooting for Satan, we need one more Satan. At least let us pick neutral so we can, you know, it'll be between Satan, Hanky, Future Randy, and Henrietta, right? We get like a 25% shot at what we need instead of a 2% shot, whatever it would end up being. I think that would be a nice change, and that would really make people want to, like, everybody buys the battle pass. Does everybody finish the battle pass? Probably not. But I'm sure they get to at least the point where like they get that first legendary card, which is like fucking slot 8 or something. So I think it's pretty likely that they're at least getting one, which is worth the 500 cost right there. So as long as you're getting fucking 8 tiers, which you can get from literally just watching ads from losses over the month, you're going to get the value of that 500. So everybody's getting that. Everybody's getting that. What up, Matt? Yeah, I'm glad you made it though. But yeah, it'll be on YouTube to catch up, because we're just at the end of it, because there's no more comments. I would suggest that everybody jumps into Oh, we did get muted. My bad. When did I mute myself? Anyway, but what I was saying was everybody should jump into everybody should jump into, I'm trying to think what button I pushed that would have muted myself. Anyway, everybody should join the forums. Oh, I know what it was, because I copied this in. And when I click that button, and that's me. Okay, I got it. I have a button on my keyboard that mutes me. This button, it's a little corner button that I accidentally click instead of control sometimes. Anyway, so everybody should join the forum, and I think you sign in with your Ubisoft account, like your actual Ubisoft Connect or whatever, and join the fun. And we can talk, and we can say Glanzer Gaming rules, and then maybe some of these idiots that ask these stupid fucking questions, they wouldn't have to, because Glanzer told them. All right, guys and girls, I guess one girl maybe. But yeah, do I think it's a big deal that they're repeating weeks? No. I mean, for all we know, it's an algorithm, and the algorithm just happens to be repeating. Like, maybe it finally hit its breaking point. But no, my guess is they've been busy trying to figure out some other things going on. Obviously, they've been busy trying to get the fucking Cheesy Poofs event out. I bet you what happened is somebody who doesn't even work there implemented Cheesy Poofs, and they broke it, and they're like, what the fuck? I don't understand how this code works. Who did the Cheesy Poofs? But they fixed it now, hopefully. I would say spend your poofs when you get them. Like, don't hold them till the end, because you never know what kind of shenanigans they're going to have and shit's going to not work or something like that. So I would say you spend them while you got them. If you don't use it, you lose it. And who knows, maybe they won't get spent and then you'll get like double and then you can get double cards or something. Who knows what kind of crazy dumb shit they could have done. All right. Let us... No, there's nothing left. There's nothing left. We're done. Oh, so I saw you come in. What's up, buddy? All right, so we're gonna head out and...
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. Tomorrow, we're going to be playing South Park, though. We're going to get that 4-ass monkey done. We're going to play a little Smash Legends. And then we're probably going to jump into some Fall Guys. So we will be there. If you want to see some gameplay of Princess Putin, you can check out the greatest South Park playlist of all time for the Buckethead Versus. You're going to have some of the greatest games that have ever happened in South Park right there. But we'll see you guys later. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Tomorrow, we'll have a full night of streaming. We'll be streaming Friday night for the Cheesy Poof event. We're gonna get all the Cheesy Poofs, then we're gonna feed them to Keyboard Cat. Then Saturday, we're gonna stream. We're gonna do some stream setup, but we're also gonna be playing some South Park for the Cheesy Poof event. And then Sunday, we'll do the typical stream with South Park. And then if we have any time at the end, we will do, oh, it's a kitty. It's a real kitty. At the end, we'll do, oh, he's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. At the end, we will do some Blood Rain, which is the retro game that we're playing right now on Amazon Luna. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. Bubba, you made it just in time. You made it just in time. Oh, you gotta say hello to everybody, Bubba. You gotta say hi. 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 Look at him, he's so funny. Oh, he's such a lovey boy. Well, this is my cue to get out of here. Because he's just a sweet, lovey boy and he wants to cuddle. I wonder if they changed the proof to cash ratio now, since legendaries are cheaper. Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Maybe they'll just lower what the legend total is. Like instead of being 16, it'll be 1,200 or something like that, or 12,000. But yeah, that was a very good observation for sure, because that's true. Technically, because the cash to Poofs ratio would basically be. It was roughly about 1,200, right? Can't remember. No, it was less. It was more. No, it was more because you could get him for free technically. But we'll see. Bubba, you crazy. Probably won't change it actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, but Ligature, thank you so much for all the praise. I appreciate you, man. Everybody loves you. Everybody loves Bubby. Everybody loves Bubby. Everybody loves Bubby. Everybody loves Bubby. Look at how sleepy he is. He just fell asleep right like this. Oh, he's flying. Bye, Bubby. Bye, Bubby. Say goodbye to the stream, boy. He's going. He's gonna jump. No. He's just a good boy. He's just a good pillow. All right, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.